Hello, guys. Going live again to talk karma. Hello, everybody. How's it going, guys? Guys, I know I say this every time I go live now. I'm a professional at going live now. This is my third time. I am so thrilled because today I'm going to be going live with two more all-star amazing teams from Karma Season 1, the blue team and the pink team. So we'll be going live in just a couple minutes, but how are you guys doing? What's going on? Hi. Hi, Katie from Australia. Again, I just want to say thank you guys so much for all of your love and support on the show, Karma on HBO Max. It has been amazing seeing your responses and how much you guys love it and your predictions if you're only a few episodes in. If you haven't seen it, be sure to check it out. And this Thursday, my challenge accepted video will be going live at 8 a.m. and it chronicles my entire experience from my very first audition all the way through filming, all the way through the first time I saw the show go live. So it's super exciting and it really gives like a new behind the scenes look at a lot of what happened on the show. If you guys have seen episode 3, you know something really crazy happens. There is the whole behind the scenes of that. Yes way, another challenge accepted video. Oh my gosh, Goldsmith, thank you so much for loving the show. You've watched the show twice now? That's amazing. Izzy, hello. Okay, are you guys ready to bring in the blue team? Because I am. I'm ready. Okay, let's get Luke in here from the blue team. Okay, just sent a request. Can I?
Hi.
Oh, let's go.
Hi. No, let me set up my camera a little bit. Oh, there it goes.
Okay.
There we go. Hi.
Oh
How
my
are you?
God. You look so different from last year. I've said that to everybody.
I know. It's like I was even watching the show and I was like, I look a lot younger than I was than I am now. I mean, a year can do so much, I guess.
Wow. How are you feeling? Because it's been a couple days since the show came out. I know you stayed up until 3 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
For the show to come out. What were your first reactions watching?
Just everything, like seeing like the behind the scenes, like when the vlog cameras, seeing all of our like faces on them were so weird just because that's the first time we ever saw that footage. And basically the first time we saw all the footage. So it was just crazy to see like kind of like our own perspective when we're like kind of vlogging the whole entire time. So it was really cool to open up the first episode with a lot of people vlogging. Like I think it was Adrian, Aaron, Andrea. So it was really cool to see different perspectives.
Like, show more than once at this point.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
What is something that when you're watching it back, did anything surprise you or do you wish you had done anything differently?
Actually, yeah, a big thing surprised me. So I think it was when, I don't want to spoil it too much, but Jack was telling me something about like a strategy in the cave, right? And it was all, I guess, a bunch of nonsense. And I didn't even know until that episode. I look at like my parents and I'm like, my jaw was just dropped. I'm like, so that was like all like just a strategic move to like help. I think it was so I wouldn't give my medals to, no, wait. So I couldn't get Gray's medals or something like that. And so I was like, that was all a lie. I was just so surprised that like.
Pat, he says, I love this moment.
I love the same. And I was like,
have you guys talked about it?
Yeah. So we talked about it and we were just like, we were laughing. It was actually yesterday we were talking about it on FaceTime. We were laughing because like it actually worked. That's the funny part. It worked. And then I don't want to spoil too much, but it ended up working in our favor. So that's why I really believe that it worked. So when I saw that on TV, I was like, oh my gosh, Jack, you really did trick me, but it did work. So.
Wow. And you know what's funny is in those types of situations.
Yeah.
What's going on? I'm not going to say anything to you guys.
Yeah.
So it's really hard to not call that stuff out.
Yeah. I was just so surprised. Like that was probably the biggest moment on the show. I was just like, oh my gosh. Like,
yeah. Did you feel tricked?
Definitely. And especially like I kind of looked like I was like, oh, I was kind of embarrassed. Like I turned all red and I'm like, oh my gosh, like I can't believe like he didn't even tell me after like after everybody like when the show was over. I literally found out that night. So I was just like, oh my gosh.
Wow, when you were watching.
When I was watching, yeah. So it was
Uh,
kind of a surprise to me too, like the whole show, because we didn't get to see other people's interviews and perspectives. So a lot of it was just me enjoying the show as well, not just watching it from because I'm on it.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And you learned about karma from being a part of the show? Because I think, a lot of people went in and they're like, how much does karma really mean in my
Yeah.
own, how does it affect my own life? How do you
Yeah.
with you today?
I feel like it's kind of like the way you treat others is the way they're going to treat you back. And so, even though the game was, we all wanted to win and everything, some people didn't treat each other the correct way. And so sometimes they would use that like personal anger to like either send people to the cave or not send them to the cave. So I feel like that's kind of in life as well. Like if you're not going to treat somebody with respect, they're not really going to give it back to you, and they might not help you down the road when you need them the most.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I definitely saw a lot of people, including your team, learn that over the course of everything.
Yeah.
And I wanted to ask you also about specifically, we've been talking a lot in these live streams about the moment in episode 3 when like
Hmm.
everything broke loose,
Yeah.
watching that back.
Wait, was that when was that the setup? Was that episode?
No, it was the big argument that happens in
Oh.
episode 3.
Yeah, between yeah, that was definitely a lot of drama, and I was like trying I was in the middle of it, but I was trying not to like be in the middle of it, if you got what I'm saying. I was trying to like remove myself just because you don't want a target on your back in those type of situations, especially when you're like playing a game. So sometimes Jack knows this. Sometimes you have to use strategic moves or even lie to get the attention off you so you can win the game. So I think that's some of what I did, and maybe I don't know if Ariana did as well, but I think we both did as a team. So we could try to go as far as possible in the game.
Wow, yeah, and I think it worked out for some people and it didn't. For
Yeah.
typically in Karma, compared to other shows, the way you treat others really does come back to you. And in other competitions, I feel like kind of all bets are off and you can treat people poorly and get away with it, but not so much
Yeah.
Karma.
You can't. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah. So how has your life changed since doing the show?
I really don't think it's changed that much. Especially, I feel like I've gotten some amazing DMs from certain people who have watched the show saying how they've enjoyed it so much, and that just like makes my day. Just because we were there, like putting that show together, competing in the show, and now seeing the final product and like everybody really enjoying it and being into it and like binging it makes me like really happy. So a lot of those like messages kind of like just cheer me up every day. And then I think also just coming back from the whole experience and gaining like 16 new friends, it's like crazy. Like we're always talking like every single day. So like if I wasn't competing on the show, I probably wouldn't be going. I think we met up last October, and I probably wouldn't have been at Huck's house at a pool party hanging out just because I wouldn't have been on the show. So I'm just blessed to meet all of these amazing people, and all from around the country as well. So it's really cool.
Awesome. Well, it's been so much fun to catch up with you.
Yeah.
Where can people follow you?
So they can follow me on my Instagram, luke.youssef, Youssef. It's a little bit of a difficult last name. And then I am restarting my YouTube channel. It's like
Oh,
the third time I've restarted it. I did one when I was in like 5th grade, and I was obsessed with Nerf guns. So I always was like doing like little skits and stuff like that. And then I made it again, and it ended up just failing really badly because I had no content. But now that I'm getting my license and getting a car, I'm really considering like starting it up again so I can like go like wherever I want on my own terms and like film in certain places. So I'll probably have that set up sometime, and I'll make sure it's on my Instagram, but it's in the works.
awesome.
Yeah.
Also, guys, we should take a question from the audience. We didn't do
Yeah,
that.
sure. Let's do it.
Questions. I'm opening up the question thing. Oh, this is a good one. If you were to choose a different law of karma, which would it be?
Ooh. What were some of the I know it was we had responsibility. what were the other ones? I think it was
Patience, inspiration, growth, humility. You were there. You should know the laws of karma.
I know I should. I totally. It's been a year already. I keep forgetting. Like it feels like yesterday, but then I'm losing. Like I'm forgetting everything. I'd probably keep mine as responsibility, but if I did have to change, maybe like patience. Sometimes I would jump the gun on certain things, and I think even my partner knows this, and a lot of the castmates know this. Like I would jump on certain things and maybe talk a little too much, which then would kind of expose me or expose our certain plans. So maybe just be a little more patient, laid back, just let my game kind of play its course. So maybe patience. Yeah, I would have picked that.
Well, awesome. It was so
Yeah.
you. Probably see you on Fortnite.
Awesome. Yeah. I'm getting better. I'm getting better. I'm learning.
Oh
And
my
I'm gonna make sure to tune in tonight. Everybody tune into her Twitch tonight.
app is driving me crazy. Okay, well, so much for joining me, and
Awesome. Thank you.
I'll talk to you soon. Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Oh, guys, Luke is awesome. Be sure to follow him. And as I've mentioned before, um, as I mentioned before, I'm going to be posting everybody who's in the live with me so you can follow their stuff in case you miss it. I'm also going to turn off the chat just for the rest of the live stream. And if you guys have any questions, please submit them in the question forum at the bottom. Cool. Awesome. Now I'm going to add in Ari. Hey.
Hi.
Oh my gosh. Ari, you look so great. Wow. Full face of
Thank
makeup.
you.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing great. I had so much fun staying up late with you guys and watching
Me
Karma.
too. It was so fun.
I know. How are you feeling about everything?
I'm a little shocked. I mean, like, because I never like thought I would end up on like a reality TV show like that. So like even when I came back, I was talking to my parents about it. I was like, it just doesn't seem real. Like it doesn't feel real. But like now that it's like out there, like it feels real now, you know? So
It's really weird to have spent so much time last summer doing something and
yeah.
then not like in pictures or even the video to showcase it. And
Yeah.
now in a lot of ways, you guys and I have grown so much since that
Yeah.
experience. But now everyone else can finally enjoy it for the first time.
Yeah,
So
I'm
it's
excited.
so you're feeling excited, you're having fun. I think you've seen it multiple times now, is that right?
Yeah, I watched it when it first aired, and the next day, like the next morning, actually, well, that morning, I watched it with my family. We had like a big premiere party, so.
Oh, that is so fun. Who came to your dinner party?
It was mainly just my family. My cousins watched it at their house, and a couple of my friends watched it.
That's so fun. I've been saying I wish we could have a reunion.
I know.
There's COVID, so fortunately not, but I'm really happy to connect on the live. And guys, if you are just now joining, be sure to submit a question through the question forum. I don't know what to call it. The box with the question mark. Like that. So, Ari, how do you feel watching back the show? And, like I was talking to Luke, specifically in that episode 3 debacle, how does it feel back? It's tough.
I know. I definitely feel I could have been more like calm because I definitely feel like I let like winning get to my head. But I feel like everything happens for a reason, but I feel like although like we were all on a reality TV show, like sometimes like that reality gets to your head and you just don't know. And also, was that the episode where like all the drama happened with like people setting up Luke? Yeah. Watching that, I didn't know. I didn't know anything. I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know they were doing that. So watching back, I was like, I feel like I should have just been there, like trying to put myself like out there more instead of just like being in my shell because it it was like when the show was like just starting and like we were all getting to know each other. So I was kind of just like really scared. So
Ah, and how, because your family has a YouTube channel.
yeah.
Um, like going from YouTube to,
Um, I would say it wasn't really like that like it wasn't really that like big of a change for me. The only thing that I really struggled with was since we have a YouTube channel, like my mom's always telling me, make sure you look at the camera, like you have to look at the camera. But when it came to reality, it's like you can't look at the camera. And like anytime I would like be talking, I would like move my eyes like to the camera and I was like, no, no, Ariana, like you can't look at the camera. So I think that was probably the most difficult thing for me.
that's a really good point because that's a completely different muscle set. I've had that
Yeah.
problem. It just feels natural to look into the abyss of the
Yeah.
lens. Remember to engage with other people and pretend the cameras aren't there. And sometimes
Yeah.
that's helpful. I feel like I'm more natural and I don't think about all the crew and everybody who are over
Yeah.
there. But did you feel that any of your experience on YouTube was helpful to you on the show?
Yes, because you have to watch what you say, and I feel like that really helped me going into Karma. So,
Awesome. And yeah, tell us about your YouTube channel, first of all.
well, our family channel is called Crazy Pieces. We have 11 kids on there, counting my parents. It would be 13. Yeah, 13 people. And me and my
Wow.
sister actually have our own channel. It's called Crazy Duo. So,
Oh, amazing. And you guys do a lot of family.
yeah,
Is that
we do
right?
like,
Okay. Cool. Love. Okay, well, let's take a question from the audience.
okay.
Okay. Oh, this is a good like behind the scenes question. So Chelsea's asking, when you were eliminated, well, let's just say when anyone is eliminated, did you stay and finish filming or do you go back home?
Well, the time me and Luke got eliminated, we actually just stayed at the hotel because if you guys have seen it, I don't really want to spoil too much, but like one of the episodes we all came back. So like they just made me stay there. And when me and Luke got eliminated, it was like we got back at like 12 in the morning. We were so hungry. Like so we took a shower and then at like 1 in the morning we went to In-N-Out. So it was really fun.
Yeah, I think it was different for everybody. Some people actually went home. Some people
Yeah.
just stayed at the on how long they
Yeah.
were there. So I remove this question. Let me figure this out. Okay, Jack also asked another great question. Oh wait, hold on. This is the question I want to show. What were some strategies that weren't shown?
Some strategies that weren't shown. Let's see. I feel like some of the alliances, like us and the Great Team, we had like a really strong alliance. Me and Sienna were really close. Luke and Huck were really close, and um, we kind of bonded a lot. Like if we would think like going into a challenge, like we would say, hey, like if one of us win today's challenge, like let's not send each other, and we would kind of just strategize on what other teams to send in. So we mainly
Yeah,
strategized on like how we would play the game if one of us didn't win.
but not all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Ariana, thank you so much for joining me.
You're
I want
welcome.
everyone knows where to follow you. So where can everybody follow you?
You guys can go subscribe to our family channel, which is Crazy Pieces, my sister and I's channel, which is Crazy Duo, and my Instagram, which is lee.ariana.
Awesome. Okay, well, it was so great to see your lovely face, Ari. I'll talk to
You
you soon.
too.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, for some reason, oh, there it goes. It's finally letting me remove Jack's question from the screen. It wasn't letting me do that. Okay, guys, that was Blue Team. Round of applause for Blue Team. Hearts in the chat for Blue Team. I love Blue Team. I think they grew a lot as people and as partners on the show. Again, If you're just now joining, be sure to watch Karma on HBO Max. I saw some people before I turned the chat off were asking how you can watch. HBO Max has a free 7-day trial, guys. I'm saying, binge Karma. It's worth it. Okay, let's get Pink Team in here. Here we go. I can't if I'm bringing in Justin or Avon, but Justin is here, so I'm going to bring in Justin. Justin!
Hi! How are you?
Oh my God, all of you.
I know.
So?
I know. It's all gone. It's all gone. It's all gone. I know.
Oh yeah.
I miss it. I really do. What was that?
Didn't you shave your head a little bit?
I did. You know, boredom. It's really the worst thing possible. A bunch of my friends, I got texted one of my friends. He said, "Hey, would you shave your head?" And I was like, "If other people do it, I'll do it." So, you know, I was actually the first one to do it. My brother was wanting to cut it because they were like, "You have to cut your hair." And I was like, "No, I like my hair." So, I was like, "Shane," he's my older brother. Shout out to him. He wanted me to do that. "Shane, will you cut my hair?" And he said, "Yes." And he usually doesn't like get up right away. So for him to sort of just spring out of bed, I knew he really wanted to do it. So I was actually the first one to shave it. And then only like 3 other people did it. But in the group chat, there was like 12 people. So I was a little disappointed, but I'm happy I did. I think I need it. I sort of like it. I like the new look. I have to get it like blended up, but I'm sorry. I'm talking way too much about my hair.
We have a moment on the show actually where you voluntarily ate a bug.
Yes.
And I quote, "Be remembered."
Yeah. Yeah.
Sounds kind of familiar.
Yeah.
You feel been remembered for eating a bug?
I hope so. I think there was sort of episode 4 sort of made me known for another thing. But eating it, I wish I said this. I wish I said I wanted to gain the respect of other players from eating the bug. Like, hey, that kid Justin's cool. He'll eat a bug. Let's keep him around. But I guess that got lost in translation. But that was like the main reason, not because I wanted to eat a bug. I don't go around in my lawn eating bugs. It's not my thing.
Okay, well, let's get you introduced to the people.
All right.
Pink Team, partners with Avon. Where are you from? Oh yes, Carmen.
What?
Where are you?
I'm from Tewksbury, Massachusetts. It's right near Boston, I think, like 20 minutes away. Great town, great people. Yeah, I love it here.
Perfect. Well, thank you for joining me. So wonderful to see you guys. What is something that you learned on the show specifically from your partner, Avon?
Oh my God. I learned just how grateful I should be, not only to have my parents, because, you know, she, unfortunately, her parents, she now has an aunt, but she doesn't have like anyone to sort of call her mom and dad. And I don't know if I could really, I said this on the show, but I don't know if I could really just like wake up. I don't know if I could find the strength to just wake up and do that. And now I know, because of Avon, to just be so grateful for everything I have. You know, obviously parents, I'm 15 now. So my mom especially, and we sort of have some bumped heads, but I know, like, you know, she loves me. So I really just, I have to appreciate her.
Yeah. Did you feel that seeing Avon's strength gave you more strength in the competition?
Yeah. Not only, I'd say it gave me more mental strength to know how much she's like been through and how she's still doing what she does. Just like she still gets up. I know I keep on saying that, but she still wakes up every morning, and that made me just so grateful to have her as a partner and to just be with her.
Avon is an incredibly person. Props to Avon. Hearts in the chat for Avon, who's coming on next. What I also want to know from you, because, you know, without giving away too much, you guys did very well in the competition. How did you feel each step of the way when you were partnered with Avon / beginning? Did you think the outcome of the show would be what it was?
I see, going into the game, I sort of had my own strategy, you know, which I then talked to Avon about it, and she sort of had the same thing. You know, don't really crush it until we have to really win. And I think we did that. And it wasn't until we won that other teams sort of realized that that's what we were doing. So I'd say that There's my there's my answer. There's my answer.
Clarify, you guys sort of made a pact as a team
Mhm.
to not get last place, but also not get first place in the challenges and just sort of float through until you needed to win.
Yes. Yeah.
That was a
That
choice.
yeah, that was literally our strategy. We didn't want to be the first ones out, because then we sort of show a little bit of weakness. Not that anyone who got first out in the challenges was weak, but and we also didn't want to win, because then obviously we'd have to make the decision. We'd sort of be like, hey, pink team, they're a little bit stronger than we thought, so we didn't want that target either.
Yes, love that. Like, because the responsibility of when you win the challenge is so much. That social pressure too. I also want to know, what was your reaction when you watched episode 4, Love is in the
Um, uh, I wasn't expecting for them to really sort of make a bit, like, I knew it was going to be a thing, because that was sort of not like a monumental thing, but it was an event, so I knew that they were going to what was that?
Was it not monumental?
No, whoa, it was it was, but it was really fun. It was really fun. Sienna, she's an amazing person. I saw her yesterday. She's still a pretty girl. I actually have her hat. Just we I don't know if that was said in the show. I think it was, but
Oh, I
yeah.
remember exchanged hats.
Yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. She took the pink one. I took the gray one. Yeah.
And you still have each other's hats.
I still have hers. I don't know if she's still. I don't know if mine's in the garbage, but I hope it's not. I hope it's not.
Incredible. So what was your reaction to watching the episode?
It wasn't. My reaction was more based off everyone else who saw it, because when they saw it, they were like, "Oh my god!" Like, I don't know if they were expecting me to really I don't know if they were expecting me to sort of to have someone, like Sienna, right? So, so when they sort of reacted to it, I was a little bit embarrassed, not gonna lie, but I wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change what happened.
All right, definitely. So what is the thing you're most proud of from Karma? Whether it's something you learned or your performance within the show?
I'd say the social game. I know, not that I think the editing of the show was amazing, but they didn't really show Pink Team as sort of that social team as much as I thought we played. I know in the first few episodes they sort of showed us sort of like laid back, which we were laid back, but we were really chatty. I know that they didn't show it, but we talked to everybody. We could go on like 10 minutes just talking about nothing, and they didn't show that, which I'm not mad about. Once again, I think the show was edited perfectly. I wouldn't change it, but I wish they sort of showed a little bit more of Avon and I sort of talking with other people and showing who we were, not just as players, but who we were as people.
Yeah, it's so hard because there are so many of you guys in editing it all into such a short episode, given that I think for every episode, about, on average 40, 45 minutes long, that covered anywhere from 2 to 3 days.
Yeah.
So it's a lot to condense.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's time to take a question.
All right.
Here we go. Okay, this is a good one. If you had a chance, would you do it again?
Oh my God, 1,000%, 1,000%. This is what I want to do with my life. I really do. I plan on going to college at Juilliard in New York if I get accepted, fingers crossed. But which I'm only like a sophomore. I don't know why I'm thinking about that now. But it's always good to have goals.
Ed.
Yeah. And then I plan on moving to New York. And I'm gonna try to make it. I'm gonna try to make it. So to have this experience at 14, I was 14 at the time, and to sort of have my foot in the door, I guess, a little, to make some connections with JD, with you, with everybody. I think it was amazing, and I would do it if they were to call me up, say tomorrow we're flying you out. I'd say where.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much, Justin.
Thank you for having me.
Best of luck. Hearts in the chat for Justin getting accepted to Juilliard. We're all about that. Where can people follow you and find you?
They can find me on Instagram and TikTok. It's the same thing. Instagram, I don't really post that much. And TikTok, I sort of just like stupid stuff, because why not? It's Justin Darrigo, Darrigo. And also, I know this doesn't really have to do with it, but I sort of just want to shout out. I have these two bracelets. They were shown in the show. This is an ALS1 bracelet. My grandfather actually died of ALS, and my dad, he works for a company where his boss also passed away because of it. And they sort of do fundraisers and stuff to find a cure and to raise awareness for it. And also, this is a Voices of Hope bracelet. This is a theater group I do, and any penny they make, it goes right to Mass General for Cancer Research. It's really, which is a hospital in Boston. It's truly an amazing organization, and I'm so happy I can be part of it. To be part of such an amazing group, and yeah. So shout out to those two bracelets.
That's amazing. And I'm so grateful that you're using your platform to further important causes like this. Please send me the info and I'll post about it also.
Awesome.
So much for joining me, Justin.
Thank you. Thank you for everything. Honestly, thank you.
Of course. Okay, talk to you soon.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. That was Justin from Pink Team. We're sending him all the best wishes to get into Juilliard. What an accomplishment that will be when he accomplishes it. I'm very excited for him. And let's get our final guest in here. Avon! Okay. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited to chat with Avon. Avon!
Hey, Michelle.
Oh my gosh, she's grown up. She's grown up. Hello, Miss Avon.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
You're doing pretty good?
Yeah.
Are you celebrating? Because you should be.
Yes. Oh my God. This show, it was so great. The outcome was way better than I thought it would be. Yeah.
You're telling me that you've seen the show more than once now also. Is that right?
Yeah. I'm about to be watching it for my third time.
3 times. So
Yes.
Avon, how does it feel to be such a fan favorite? Because I've gotten so many messages from people saying, we love Avon, go Pink Team, period. You know what
Yes.
I mean?
It's been a little overwhelming because I've gained like 200 followers on social media from people I don't even know, and they're like, children that are trying out for the this season 2, they're like, can you give us any tips or whatever? And I'm just like, just be yourself, you can do it, just like,
Try to catch up to awesome Avon, period.
Yes.
So you feel overwhelmed with everything that's going on?
Yes. I didn't really expect for people to like notice me as much as they did, really. Like, how do you say it? Well, I was hoping I'd be one of the favorites, but I didn't know it would be like hundreds of people watching it and be like, go Pink Team. But it really makes me happy though.
Why didn't you feel like you would stand out?
Why did I feel like I would stand out?
Or like why did you not feel like you would stand out?
Well, I don't know really. It's just that anxiety, like 3 days before the show, I'm like, oh my God, what if nobody liked me?
Definitely. It's
Yeah.
You guys, and I really commend you guys for this, were so vulnerable on camera with everything that you did in your interviews, in the stories that you shared about your personal life. You shared so much, and I can definitely relate and understand how scary that is for thousands of people you don't know to see that and experience that.
Yeah. Like going on the show, I was kind of like contemplating on whether I should like bring up the fact that neither one of my parents are alive, because I don't want anyone to feel like I'm asking for sympathy or empathy or anything. But that really is a part of who I am, because if I didn't mention them, I don't think I would have done as great as I did on the show.
Yeah, you had such a strong drive for wanting to do it for them, and it was so admirable.
Yes. Thank you.
I think it was mentioned in the show, you mentioned that you keep going for them.
Yes.
And
They were
that,
my source of strength, my motivation, everything.
wow. I know they are so proud of you, Avon. I'm so
Yes.
excited for you.
Thank
So
you.
what is something that you learned from Justin on the show? I just asked him the same question about you.
See, something I learned from Justin
I mean,
is to never be afraid to be yourself. You
don't,
know, because Justin, he was one of the most outgoing people on the show in my perspective. I mean, he's my teammate. Of course, I'm going to commend him for everything. But, like, his personality was just so amazing. I couldn't have asked for a better partner. And he was always outstanding and always ready to make me laugh. And he was there for me emotionally and mentally. He was just great.
yeah. Did
Yeah.
when you guys were originally paired together, I know it seems like nobody really got the partner they wanted. How did
Yeah.
you act when you first heard you guys were going to be partners, and how do you feel about it now?
Okay, well, actually, when Mac won the Fit to Pick challenge, and when he was calling everyone in there to ask like who we want to be paired with, I said, I don't care who you pair me with, as long as you don't give me Adrian. That's what I said, to be honest. So as long as he didn't, as when he was like giving everyone their partners or whatever, when he said Adrian with Presley, my heart just rose so high. I was like, okay, well, I'm fine now. Really. So, but um I was happy to be with Justin, really, because I knew that whoever I got partnered with, we would eventually be able to get along because, you know, both of us would want to win. So even if we didn't like get along that much or like each other, we would eventually grow together. So it really didn't matter.
And how has your experience on Karma affected you in your life with your family and your friends and at school?
Well, being on the show just really taught me to like don't be like in a shell. You know, like just because I've been through a lot doesn't mean I have to act like it. Like, you know how don't judge a book by its cover. Yes, I mentioned that my parents passed away, but I didn't want that to be what I'm known for. I want to be awesome Avon. You know, I wanted to make new friends, and which I did. And I wanted to be remembered for being African American on the show. You know, so I was I was really excited. But I've since the show I've moved. I don't stay in Marion anymore. I stay in Florence. But most of my friends from Marion, like when the trailer came out for the show, they were like, "I didn't know you were on the show." I was like, "I'm so sorry, I didn't tell you." But you know now, so go stream it on HBO Max.
That's what
Yeah.
I'm so happy to see you first of all and see how much you've grown too. And I think it's time to
Thank
take a
you.
from the audience. Let's see here. What have you asked? Someone says, big fan from Belgium. Okay. How did you feel mentally on the show? Charlotte asks.
Um, mentally, I felt good about everything on the show. It was just when it came to emotionally, because like Justin says, I play with emotion or whatever. But like mentally, I felt pretty strong because Justin was there for me mentally, so I felt pretty strong about that.
Yeah.
So when it came to all the competitions, the strategy was his idea. So I was just going along with Justin when it came to all the mental stuff.
And then another question is, what did you learn from this experience?
What did I learn from this experience is to don't never live in the past. Don't live in the past. Whatever's coming for you ahead in the future, just know that it's going to be better than what you've came from. And don't let anything bring you down.
I love that. Avon, you're such a gem, such a wonderful person. I'm
Thank
thrilled
you.
for you. I know you are one of the strongest people I know, and I'm so excited to see what you do next. Where can people
Thank
follow you
you.
on your journey?
Um, all my social medias are Avon, Stoudemire, STOUTAMIRE04. That's my Snapchat, my Facebook, my Instagram. That's everything.
Amazing. Well, thanks so much for joining me, Avon. You rock.
You're welcome. Bye.
Okay, guys. That was so awesome. Oh my gosh, Avon is the absolute best. I'm going to turn on commenting again. Oh, I love Pink Team. Love Justin, love Avon, love Blue Team. So much love for everybody. This was so fun. Again, stream Karma on HBO Max. My behind the scenes documentary for Challenge Accepted is coming out on Thursday, 8 a.m. Pacific time. And also, we have a very special podcast coming out tomorrow, guys. On Mission Accomplished, our podcast, where we have an hour-long debrief with the show creator, JD Roth. It was an incredible conversation. We talk about everything from how he's hosted and created over 2,000 episodes of television, how he creates hit shows. So be sure to tune in for all of that this week. Also, I'm doing my first ever Twitch live stream in about an hour. So if you're interested in that, want to see me play Fortnite, come join for that. I'm super excited. Love you guys. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for, I believe, yes, tomorrow's going to be our final live stream with the final two teams, I should say. All right, so I'll see you guys later. Bye.